Yeah, so my background is actually as a golf professional for about 10 years. I started to wonder, like, what else is there? Because a good friend of mine was one of the first employees in a tech services company. And I had wrote an article that was published in a national golf magazine. He read it, like, hey, would you be interested in making a move? So then I got into technology sales sort of on a whim for about 10 years. And then we bought our first short-term rental. It went swimmingly well. The neighbor across the street asked us if we'd like to buy their house. Looked great, good deal. Bought that house. And while we're renovating that one, a really lovely house sold right on Lake Michigan nearby. Said, well, we're going to have two. What's three? And then it sort of just kind of perpetuated from there. And we are onboarding two new ones, which will bring us 17 and number 18 in the total portfolio. We owe all of our success to the fact that it is just a tier 3 type of vacation rental destination. So that, I mean, that gave us the opportunity to take some of the things that I've learned being in golf and understanding a little bit around hospitality and sales and say, like, we can do this at a little bit of scale right here and add some and just some of those philosophies to the marketplace that really didn't exist.
I mean, you could even talk about the fact that like your biggest, best home in this locale does a lot of revenue.
For sure. I mean, so as a portfolio, we're targeting, $1.4 million for our little group. Our biggest house, revenue-wise, sits right on Lake Michigan. It sleeps 15 people, and it's going to do right about $300,000 in revenue.
So it's like, okay, offer 1,000 services to people all over the country. It's like you're so scattered. And I've worked with companies like this, unfortunately, over the last few years, and some of them have struggled, some of them have got out of business. Your thought process for sure that was to go as deep as possible into this market.
Definitely. I hate pants on fire moments. I hate it. So, like, we had a few of those moments in our early days before we had a good established team of vendors and employees or contractors. Some of those really desirable properties are still in that seasoning phase.
I've never heard that exact terminology before, seasoning. I think that's a good way to think about it. Where it takes time and, effort and patience and that sort of thing. What contributes to the seasoning, I guess, is my question. Yeah.
It's multifaceted for sure. So the
Yeah.
reviews definitely, like, if it's got 57 five-star reviews versus 11, what do we highlight? What photos, tend to perform the best? Again, like, the more demand, the higher you can push ADRs. But this takes time. We can't just go to the top right away. I just want to say, like, I love doing this stuff. It's a ton of fun. I appreciate the opportunity to have a little bit of a sounding board with some other experts in the field. And it's kind of flattering to hear, some people like some of my ideas and just kind of reiterates that we're on the right track.